Yeah, that's right. We got our first buyout on the tins, and we're still in the pre-sale lock. Before we get too far into Market Watch today, Spicy Hot Games reached out to us and sent us a pack of their very, very awesome oversleeves that they actually have up right now on their site. If you use discount code IMCO40, you'll get the chance to save on these. But I actually picked these up, or I actually wanted these to actually see how they looked on these. And these are actually pretty nice. Now, the real thing you want from Spicy Hot Games will be coming in the near future. They are working on a very interesting deck box. So I'll leave a link down below. Use discount code IMCO40 and you'll get the chance to pick up some of these sleeves today. You guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Oh boy. You know, yesterday I made a video talking about if you could find $3 Garuas, you should probably pick them up. And then half my comment section goes, well, Robbie, I can't find $3 Garuas. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody down here found $3 Garuas. Why couldn't you? I don't understand this. Like, what was the problem? All of the sales data on this buyout is $3. All right? We saw that this, when we were looking at the short print data, that there were not a lot of Garuas on the market. And all of a sudden, I found the $3 Garuas. They got bought out, but they didn't get bought out till today. So I swear people sometimes are just blind and they don't know what's going on actually out here, or they just don't know where to look for these things. But congratulations, Garuas are cratered off of the market at this point in time. Now, obviously, you do have the alternative. You can go pick up the slightly more expensive Garua. I mean, the Ultras are retracing down. We're at $7 at the moment. This isn't horrible. I repeat, this isn't horrible. It's not amazing, but I am kind of curious to at least see how this is going to retrace back. You know, where are we going to settle at? Are we going to settle at $7? What's the new expected price point to be of this? You know, obviously tomorrow when we look at Market Watch and we do see, you know, the day one feel of this, it's okay. But I did want to talk about tins here and how value is holding up right now. Good old Lubellions. You know, this is the most expensive card in the tins at $13. Now, previous years, this is actually kind of why people think the tins are bad this year. You know, we don't have a Pot of Prosperity. The last Pot of Prosperity came through the tins, I think, has held $30 to $40. Actually, it's held more than that at certain points in its life, but it's neither here nor there. The most expensive card in the tins are $13, and people are looking at this product and they're like, oh, this is not good. Fenrir's are actually the second most expensive card in the set on today, and that's at $12 right now. Regulus coming in at $10. Now this is actually kind of interesting. I actually am wondering where Regulus will actually hold. There's got to be a lot of retracing that's going to happen in here for a lot of these cards. All right, there's going to be, if every card in the set bumps underneath $10, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, where things will go back up. Illusion of Chaos sitting at $7 on the pre-sale is also kind of interesting to me because this was not shorted at all. I actually am kind of thinking this will probably bump down a little bit more. Tip, oh boy. You know, the fact of the runic cards, how much sales data do we have on these? How crazy are people going on these? You know, that's more people that are going crazy on runic than I actually thought that there would be. But I guess the logic versus a lot of this comes down to, you know, a ban list probably isn't going to come through for a couple weeks. All right, so I can pick up my runic core for, oh man, I don't even know, $30-40, and I can go play it for the good couple of weeks of play I get on it. Now, there's always chance A that we will get more support later on in, you know, the life of the set. And then secondly, there is also the chance of maybe things won't get hit so hard on a future list. I mean, we've already seen the natural power creep of things kind of doing their thing, all right? And once natural power creep does kind of start to take hold of things, obviously Konami does have to factor that in, especially based off of last YCS results out here, where we have been seeing a little bit more of the dial back on, you know, some of these troublesome decks that we had weeks ago. The Lovely Labyrinth's coming in at $6, Lady down at $6 here. Blazing Cartesia at $6. A lot of $4 on the Jet Dragon. Bysteel Magna Hut is underneath the $4 mark. Technically, it'll be closer to $5 after shipping, but if you're buying a straight play set, I mean, you're spending $4 plus $1 shipping. After tax, you're probably spending about $14. Okay, you know, this is I think what people want to see. They want to see current powerhouse cards that are doing their thing. How much sell data do we actually have on Magna Hut? I assume that people are looking at this. Oh my gosh, this is all just today, this morning. Wow. All right, well, once again you see $4 for a power card. You're like, well, that's pretty inviting. Give it on back here to the back half of this. Hugins are at $3. The fountains are at 3s as well. Oh, wow. So, yeah, you are spending a pretty amount of money to pick up a runic core right now. Vice of Starfrost is $3. I don't want to hear a single player complain about this. This is actually super good in terms of pickup value. Okay, Arianas are 3s. Magickaribos are 250s. There's our Dumpster Fire Garura. Martha's at 250s. So, oh wow, that's it. Martha's the most expensive one, I guess. Rite of Armisia at 266. Psychic End at 250. Faithful Adventure at 250. Everything that you could want back here is just bumping down. Wow. There are going to be some crazy buyouts, I feel like, on these tins. Camelot is a hot $1.50. Exo Sister, Mikhail's at $1, under $2. Pax under 2. Druis Worm under 2, and this was short printed, by the way. I do want to give a warning here. If Druis Worm is hitting this price point, we could see this bump back up to $3 to $4 because Druis Worm is one of the better ones. I do repeat, this is actually looking kind of worth it. Okay, Kashtira Ogre at $1.50, Scareclaw Reinhardt $1.60. Advent of Adventure, this is also honestly a good pickup. If you've already picked up a Flunder Core and you want to do well on the regional level right now, I do point to this. Now that this card has hit the budget level, the only thing that really remains is extra deck assets and the particulars to decide what pots do I want to play. Do I want to go extravs, dualities, Pot of Prosperities? That's going to be the thing that's going to cost you more. But for a regional grind, you have this handed to you. Absolutely amazing. Destructive Durumicans are $1.36. Okay. You know, there's a lot more back here than I thought there would be. Holy moly, there are some amazing one of pickups. Trebicate Showdown at 60 cents. LOL. That's not for me. Starving Venom Predapower at 50 cents. Water Enchantress under $1. Wow. You're telling me that I can pick up an entire Rite of Armisia package for $3 for $10? Welcome Labyrinths at sub $1. Wow. Hey, you know what? We've reached penny stonks. Yeah, I understand why people don't want to touch this set right now because there are too many cards back here that are too cheap. And now that's bad for vendors. It's good for players. Don't get me wrong. But you have, once again, a very long list of things to pick up. Now, Case of Tins themselves are down to 163 right now. You get individual tins for, without the, just, what's it called stuff here. Actually, nice heroes with photo. Okay, sure. Do I get a picture of that too? Dark Magician's at $7.50. Stardust is also at $7.20 right now. The Red Eyes is at $6. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of curious on what's going to happen with these as well. Maybe the Stardust will actually start to disappear. You can think old format stuff for that. Black Rose is down to $5 right now. What? Exodia is under $4. Blackwing Armor Master, I think this looks good strictly for Edison. I know there are a lot of people that enjoy Edison format. I actually think this card's going to become targeted quite possibly later in its life. We'll have to wait and see. I think this is by far the cheapest Armor Master that does exist on the market as of late. It's kind of crazy. Cyber Dragons are $5. Also looks very nice. But you have the Ghost Rare and the other Ultimate Rare competing for it. So, like, that just hurts. Neos at $3. Decode Talker at the $2 mark. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Hey, you know what? If you're a Galaxy Eyes player and you've been wanting to bling out your deck, this is actually not a bad pickup at $2. Firewall, this just hurt the value of every other Firewall. All the Ghost Rares are crying internally. Nice $2. Rainbow Dragon, hey, for the players out here that still are playing Crystal Beast, you get a nice little brick to put in your deck for $2, which, that's actually not bad. Utopia at $1.50. You know, they're reprinting the Astral, so, like, what's the point? Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon at $1. Enlightenment Paladin at 50 cents, and the Salaman Great Blaze Dragon also super cheap. This is interesting. A lot of interesting little pickups back here. This one actually is incredibly cheap too. So this is the prelude to what's to come. So please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.